Welcome! This series is all about equilibrium of force systems. Pero antes natin hibaluon ang equilibrium, we will learn first how to draw the free body diagrams. So, ang body is a physical object. Pwede na siya nga halin sa isa ka building, a car, or a bolt, or even a piece of another body. For example, a piece of a cable. The free body is just an isolated body. Ito yung body na tinanggal mo sa kanyang mga supports. And this free body diagram is just a graphical demonstration of a free body subjected to external forces. So sa free body diagram, imo makita ang mga reaction forces, external forces, or applied forces sa sinang body nga imo gin-isolate from the figure or from a system. And this force or couple moments interacting between the free body and its surrounding obeys the Newton's third law of motion. What is the Newton's third law of motion? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. It says that forces come in pairs. So, ang action force, like this book, pag butang mo sang libro sa table, there is an action force. And the table will give or exert an equal and opposite reaction force. So the forces in this scenario are equal in magnitude but opposite in direction. Because they act on different objects, they do not cancel each other out. I'm going to share to you different types of support conditions, and they are to prevent the motion of the structure, especially if the external forces are applied. So we place support conditions to provide reaction forces. So one is pin, and pins are always gina-represent sang triangle, and this support restricts the horizontal and vertical translation. So kung gusto mo ibutang ang arrow niya, we have an arrow supporting vertically, which is the RY, and an arrow supporting horizontally, which is the RX. The next support ginatawag nga rulers. So ang mga rulers kalabanan is circle, or hindi gani triangle tapos tatlo ka circle sa dalog. Basta may circle na siya, and that is rulers. Ang rulers can only resist or restrict horizontal or vertical translation. Hindi pwede duwa. Hindi pwede horizontal and vertical. Meaning, either lang da. And it is always perpendicular to the ruler. What if kung ang ruler ta is naga-inclined? So therefore, masabay ang aton nga arrow kay dapat perpendicular ang aton nga reaction force. Next is the fixed. So ini-example siya sang fixed, either isa ni ka wall and this is a cantilever beam. In the fixed supports, gina-restrict na diri ang horizontal and vertical as well as the rotation. So it means we have the RX preventing the motion and we have the RY preventing its translation going up or down, and as well as a moment that prevents the structure to rotate. For example, we have here a simple beam supported on the left side or in point A with a pin and on the point B with a ruler. So first is ating i-free ang beam na ito. So magiging free body na ito. Amo na ning ginatawag ta nga free body. Of course, dapat ibutang tagid ang mga external loads or external forces like ining mga concentrated loads P1 and P2. Then after that, we will convert the supports into reaction forces. So first is ang pin. So the pin can restrict horizontal and vertical translation, so amo ni ang itsura niya at point A. And since ang ruler, in this case, maka-restrict lang siya sang vertical translation perpendicular to the ruler, amo niya ang aton nga arrow. So this is an example of free body diagram wherein makita nimo ang mga external forces and reaction forces acting on our free body. Amo ni ang mga example sa problem. If makita nyo ni nga mga itsura, may mga circle that is a ruler. And this is also, if makita nyo ni, amo na siya ang pin, this is ang fixed, and this is the simple support. So these are the different types of support. pwede nyo lang ni basahon, just pause the video para magdugang inputs. So for example, ini nga figure ato ni i-try nga ihimuan sang free body diagram. So first thing nga himuon is i-isolate nimo ang part sang figure nga gusto mo i-analyze. For example, gusto ko mabalaan ang free body diagram at joint B. So I'm gonna cut this joint and akon ipangbutang ang mga arrows. So this chord will have a tensile effect. This part of the cord will also have a tensile effect, and this cord is a tensile effect. Once cord gani or rope, ang aton nga force is tensile. So hindi ta na siya mabutang nga normal. After that, hindi gid kalipatan ang mga slopes nga na-indicate sa aton nga figure like this 3 and 4 and the angle. So the angle here is 60. Muna siya. What if gusto ko naman i-cut ang joint A? So, ipagwata na siya liwat, i-free naton, and that is our free body diagram. This is our free body, and we will draw the external applied forces and convert the supports to reaction forces. So, our external applied forces is this weight. Since nga weight siya, this can be written as mg, mass times gravity, and our arrow is going down. And then, since na cord mani siya, kag cord mani, we will indicate that this is tensile. And don't forget to put the angle. Okay. What if, kung sala ang aton nga arrow, what if dirita bigin butang, and this, or this one, ang aton nga mga tensile force or reaction forces, don't worry about reaction forces direction because math will take care of it. Ipakita ko na karon sa inyo later. So, for example, we will try to draw the free body diagram and we will solve this figure using equilibrium. So, first is i-isolate natin ang simple beam and ara na upod ang iyang mga forces and distances. Then, we will convert our supports. So, since this is a ruler and it is flat, it can only resist vertically, so BY. And then, here is our pin, vertical and horizontal, ang pwede niya ma-resist. After that, we will try to solve for the supports reaction. Kung pila si BY, drata na mahibalaan using the equilibrium. Diba, naka-going up ini ang aton nga BY. What if ihimuon ko na siya nga going down? What will happen to our answer? Take note, if your answer is negative, it means kinanglan mo lang nga i-flip ang imo nga arrow. Kung naka-downward siya, kag ang answer naton is negative, i-upward ta na siya. Basta maintindihan nyo lang na later. Before solving it, let me define equilibrium. The body is said to be in equilibrium if the resultant of all forces acting on it is 0. Diba, amo ni magkuha sang resultant. Dapat, para mangin equilibrium siya, ang aton resultant is equal to 0. So, paano mangin 0 ang resultant? So, ang aton nga f of x should be what? 0. And our summation of f of y should be 0. Before naton mahambal ang isa ka body is in static equilibrium, dapat ma-met niya nga translational equilibrium and rotational equilibrium siya. So, translational equilibrium, body stays at rest or moves in a straight line at constant speed. Meaning, wala sang acceleration nga nagakatabo. If there is no acceleration, our net force is 0, but the moment may or may not be 0. To make sure that it is translational equilibrium, all forces at x should be 0 and all forces at y is also 0. How about the rotational equilibrium? So, rotational focuses on the moment, right? The body is not rotating or is rotating at a constant speed. It means there is no acceleration also because the speed is constant and the summation of moments should be equal to 0. Paano manging 0? The moments at clockwise should be equal to the moments at counterclockwise. If this is positive 100, this is also positive 100. Para maging 0 ang aton nga moment if i-transpose ta na sa piyak ang either da sa ila. Ma-consider ta lang ang isa ka body static equilibrium if ma-met niya ini nga kondisyon. There is no translation and there is no rotation. If may ara kita nga translation kag wala rotation, hindi na siya gyapon static equilibrium. Pag wala naman sa translation kag may rotation, hindi man siya gyapon static equilibrium. Dapat wala kita sang translation kag wala man kita sang moment or rotation. That is static equilibrium. A body is in static equilibrium when it is in both translational and rotational equilibrium at the same time. Take note na ha. Try na naton nga sulbon ang ini nga figure. So since nga aton ginpadalom kagina si BY, we will try to find it using equilibrium. And para nga mangin equilibrium, kinanglan nga ang aton summation at f of x is equal to 0, at f of y is 0, and even our moment should be equal to 0 para rotational equilibrium and translational equilibrium ang aton nga ginaobra. Let's go first sa f of x. Since isa lang man ang aton diri nga arrow along the x-axis which is ax is equal to 0. Yan. And then si summation f of y. Tanan nga ara sa y-axis. First is ay. Since nga upward arrow siya, positive ang aton nga ay. Minus 25 kasi downward arrow. Minus 50 and minus by. As you can see in this equation, duwa ang aton unknown. Sumabudlayan kita magpangita sa kay by. Let's ask help kay moment. So at moment A, 25 is aton ina siya nga i-multiply sa distance since nga ang moment is force times distance. Positive na siya because clockwise is, let us assume that clockwise is positive and counterclockwise is negative. Okay, so positive 50 times its distance 3 from point A, and lastly the by, which is also positive, times 6 equal to 0. Dire ko na lang ibutang sa piyak ang equal to 0. So by, kay isa aton unknown, by is equal to negative 35 down. So if you can see, my answer is negative. Therefore, by should be upward. To correct our answer, dapat ang final answer naton is 35 arrow upward. Yon. So, di ba? Don't worry about the direction of the reaction forces kay mathematics can take care of it. Once gani nga negative imo answer, means you have to flip an arrow para nga makorek. Let's have another example. A 200-pound cylinder supported by a horizontal rod AB and rest against the uniform bar CD which weighs 100 pounds. So tatlo ang aton nga object diri. We have the rod AB, the cylinder, and the rod CD. So kung imo lang tawon ang figure do kabudlay tuod, pero pasimplihon ta na by making a free body diagrams. We will isolate them, ang tatlo. Isolate sila like what I am doing here, and then we will choose a reference frame. So this would be my X and Y. Point A, diri ko na mauna sa point A since ang point A is a pin and a pin can only restrict horizontal and vertical movement. Amo ni ang akon nga arrow. Vertically and this is horizontally. On the other end, since nga naka-attach na ni ang ini nga end sa aton nga cylinder, ang reaction is between sa ilang nga duwa. That's why this end is being pushed by the cylinder, and since nga ang arrow ta is also nga pakadto ini, ang QX naton is pakadto sa right, gina-assume ko nga ang ini nga arrow is going to the left kay since nga Newton's third law that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Therefore, ang reaction diri sa piyak nga end sang aton nga rod AB opposite direction. That's why ang akon nga P is going to the left. Since nga ini siya nga force will also have an opposite reaction but same magnitude sa cylinder, amo naman ni ang isa naton ka force sa diri nga part. And hindi naton kalipatan ibutang ang 200 pound. This is the external load. I mean the load of cylinder. Kag always gina siya downward since it is weight. Kag may reaction ina siya towards aton nga, towards the pull of the gravity. Since nga aton ang cylinder is resting on the surface of rod CD, may ari gina di nga reaction sa tunga nila. nga which is amo na siya ang reason kung nga ini nga cylinder hindi madagdag or hindi mag-slide. Dapat equilibrium ang aton nga structure. Amo ni ang arrow, why nga normal force ang nakabutang? Because this is a smooth surface and reactions on the smooth surface are perpendicular to the surface. The point C and ruler support can only restrict either vertical or horizontal movements. And since nga naka-flat lang man ni ang aton nga support, and always remember ang reaction forces is perpendicular to the ruler, that's why nga ang aton nga reaction force is going up perpendicular to the ruler. And on point D, this is a pin, and a pin restricts horizontal and vertical movement. Amo ni ang akon nga arrows. So this is the force that restricts vertically, and this is the force that restricts the rod to move horizontally. Thus, this figure shows that our structure is in equilibrium. Now, I have a challenge for you. Kinanglan ninyo nga ihimuan ini isang FBD. So, just pause the video and then itry ninyo sa inyo nga papel. Now, try to check if your answer is correct. First is we will isolate the cylinder and rod AB since nga ang aton nga lang nga ginapangita nga FBD is cylinder C and rod AB. Mahimo ka na sa aton nga reference frame sa rod AB. This would be my X and Y. Sa point B, may reaction kita nga ginahatag sang cord. Since nga cord ni, the reaction force is tensile. So this is T. So I will label it as T, and then hindi na kon kalipatan ibutang ang 60 degrees. So this is point B. Tag ini naman ang aton nga point A. Next is the point A. Since ang aton nga point A is pin, therefore may ara kita duwa diri ka arrows to restrict the horizontal and vertical movement of our rod. Ari diri ang isa, which is our AX, and this one is our AY. You will label it. This is AX. And this is, AY. Next part is ang katunga sang cylinder and sang aton nga rod. For sure, may ari diri nga reaction forces nga nagakatabo. First, sa rod naton, this cylinder will push the rod. And this action will have an equal but opposite reaction towards the cylinder. And then, hindi naton kalipatan ang weight sang aton nga cylinder, which is 1,000 pounds. Aton mo na siya nga i-label. Anyways, this force is normal. Normal lang. Since smooth surface man isang rod, and the only reaction nga pwede matabo diri is the normal force perpendicular to the surface of the rod. And we will label also 1,000 pound. Since siya lang kay naglaka. Mouse lang yung nagamit ko. Mga measurements ang distance. Dito na kalipatan. 5 feet and 3 feet. Mga points like E. Yon. How about the angle here? Pwede tama na siya ibutang. Okay, so that is the free body diagram of our figure. Kumusta ang imo nga answer?